The rolling month, we've done over 100K in sales.
There's $60,000 worth in this week and early next week.
We've actually done $41,100 worth of sales this week, which is pretty cool.
This week we sent out almost 50K worth of quotes.
About $44,000 at the end of this month, which is insane.
I bloody love you guys. This is the best. Every time we get together, and it's so incredibly motivating and inspiring.
After working with Ben, I've got a social life back, I've got my weekends back. It feels great.
Within probably 3-4 weeks, I'd tripled what I was quoting, but was being way more selective with the jobs I was taking. I've been able to scale. I've brought on team members. I've felt like I've got less going on in my life, but more is getting achieved.
I'm pretty cynical when it comes to business. I'm pretty cynical when it comes to money and a lot of things. It's actually one of the best things I've ever done, in that I've had instances in the VBA where one tip that I've got on a call on a Monday morning has brought in more than the entire yearly cost of the VBA. And that's happened on more than one occasion.
I've been in the VBA for 2 years, so over that time I've really seen the change. I'm much more confident on the business and running the business side of things, marketing, sales. I really understand the value of building up a team, building systems in place.
One call of the VBA returned 25% additional income on the bottom line.
I feel like a business owner now. The bottom line has certainly improved, more than doubled since joining.
We were making 1,000-2,000 a month, and now, we're turning over 6 figures each year, which is fantastic. Being part of the VBA, I got a realization of, I don't necessarily want a massive company with, lots of money. It's more about having that time to do those things I enjoy.
Within 6 months, I'd gone from being quite depressed about where I was and the business being in real trouble to a place where the business was stable. I had a very clear idea of what I needed to do to achieve success.
The first full year back after COVID was a 50% growth. We're on for another 50% growth on top of that this year.
The Video Business Accelerator, it's a community of filmmakers and business owners in the film industry that want to elevate their business and get a clear direction on what steps they need to take next into either growing a team, bringing in more money, bringing in the clients that they want to attract.
Building companies for the long term. So it's not just looking for ways to smash and grab and have a big month and then you sort of crickets again. The VBA help you focus on creating long-term business systems which you can benefit from for years to come in the video production space.
One of the unexpected things about the VBA is the community. You join a program like this and you think, okay, I'm going to get support, I'm going to get guidance, mentorship, the tools to improve my business. But what I never expected to be part of was a really robust and resilient and fun community.
Running a business can be quite lonely, and I think, trying to do things on your own and not really knowing how other people are doing it.
You don't find a lot of people within your state or your area that you can talk to that do the same thing as you.
When you're running a business by yourself, you're kind of wandering in the dark a lot and not really having a clear direction. The VBA kind of gives me real clear indicators and milestones of where I should be hitting, and accountability as well.
By having a community of other business owners who are running similar businesses to you, you can see what's worked for them and failures and mistakes and successes.
You can't underestimate how much impact that has, I think, on your own decision making.
A typical week with the VBA means that you're jumping on an hour to 2 hour call at the start of the week with a dozen other like-minded business owners.
And just have a chat about the issues that you're facing.
You all of a sudden feel you're amongst peers and amongst, your clan.
Ultimately, there's a lot of chaos in business, and being a business owner, having a structured process to be able to set some goals, keep yourself accountable is really important.
It's having a board of peers who are also friends and good buddies, but who are very honest and can call you out on things, and we hold each other to account.
You might talk to them and realise, hey, I've got the same problem as you, or they might be having a problem that I've just resolved in my business.
The program dives deeper than that into the actual personal challenges and again, why you're doing this and what you're getting out of it. And I think that's a really good thing to be able to go that step back further to really set your own personal goals that will then, feed into your business goals.
I think this has kind of challenged me in other directions. health and fitness, personal happiness, and stuff that I don't think I would have got with other groups.
It accelerates your growth as a person, as a business owner, and the business, because you can shortcut things. If you're about to implement something in your business, be it a landing page, be it a sales funnel, be it a system for moving files around, then there's someone in the group who's probably already done that. That's where you end up shortcutting things, because you share those different experiences, learn from them.
The biggest transformation I've seen in myself and Stepney is discipline. Sticking to our systems and structures, and even having the confidence to create your own system off the back of, seeing how other people do things, and making it your own.
It always feels like it's a collaborative, supportive environment where you feel confident to share things.
And throughout the week, you can check in via the school platform.
The resources that we have there are incredible. There is really, from start to finish, everything you need to know in the group, available online to access. If you kind of started at the beginning and went to the end, you'd have a pretty great video business by the time you got to the end.
Not only the training that Dan offers through video modules, but a hive mind of everyone in the group, and just being able to get honest and open answers. We don't view each other as competitors, even though a lot of us are in the same city.
Having a group where it's all there, it's all part of the one platform. There's people within that are available to chat to, most days of the week.
The culture is just very open and warm. They're very welcoming. I was kind of taken aback about how nice and friendly everyone was, really.
The way that things are structured, there is so much value, not only like within the group calls or all the content that's available online, but just the community as well.
In the margins are all of the other incredible things like conversations, sharing of challenges or hurdles or successes, that because we're all in the same boat as production companies, you get to ride those waves with everybody else.
And then at the end of the week, we all sign off with our weekly wins, celebrating the fact that we've achieved those goals.
And it's all steered by Dan, who unwaveringly just wants to see us succeed.
The progress is sped up so much because I have to show up.
Part of the Elite Mastermind group, you get access to 3-day in-person events, either in person, or if you can't make it to a particular event, you've got access to the recordings.
You're in an environment where everybody's there for the sole purpose of growing and solving problems. The VBA Mastermind is a great place to be in, to get thoughts, get ideas, find solutions, identify bottlenecks for you to take that away, and then for the next 6 or 12 months, implement that, and then ultimately transform your business.
What has really blown me away is, we'll do a 90-minute call a week with the group. Even like after the first morning, I was just like, wow, there's so much more opportunity to be able to sit and listen to other people, but also to contribute and really unpack and understand.
Any topic is on the table, and you're just surrounded by support from fellow business owners who have, definitely become firm friends.
The biggest thing that stood out for me within the VBA is the longevity of the members. I'm rubbing shoulders with some guys who have been a part of the VBA for 3-4 years.
I approach things with I guess I like to think of it as a healthy skepticism. And I sort of came into this 3 days with a thought that we would go through tactics and strategies for building a business, kind of surface level stuff in a lot of ways. What I was really surprised by, having a deeper understanding myself actually.
It's a real adrenaline boost for the next 6 months. My notebook just fills up with to-dos, quotes, apps that I can leverage, inspiration from hearing from other people, that I feel like I have some of the most productive months after it, and get almost like a year's worth of development done in 2 months just because I'm so inspired. It's just something that you don't get by just going through it alone,
Well, it's a unique environment in my professional career and in my life, actually, where, you can have the space where you can get help, get advice, and be completely open about all the things that you face. So it's really quite unique in that way.
Our video business is a part of who we are and part of our bigger lives, and our lives bleed into our businesses and vice versa.
So you're learning from other people in the industry who have kind of been along that road already, or they're just 1 or 2 steps ahead. That's invaluable for me.
Just adds that extra dimension to being in a trusted environment where you feel safe to share just so many different ideas.
A mastermind for me is a no-brainer once you've done it.
Don't underestimate the power of being in a room with like-minded people who are committed, dedicated towards hitting a goal.
The time it takes to figure things out via failing versus someone telling you how to do it by succeeding, you just speed ramp your success, I think. So I highly recommend it for anyone who needs a little bit of help.
It's a game changer.
Anyone running a business, being faced with a lot of challenges, both at the business side and personal side, really recommend the VBA process, just to be able to take a good look at them, be challenged on it so that you can figure out your direction for your business and also align your personal goals and business goals with some great like-minded people. It's awesome.
Joining the Video Business Accelerator is definitely the best decision I've made.
If I hadn't have joined this group, to get to where I am now from where I was 12 months ago would have taken 5 years by myself.
It's amazing that, we've taken the leap to come together and it's really worked.
It's not just filmmaking, it's not just business, it's not just personal development. It's fun, it's laughter, it's that team, it's that community, and all those things together, they're bigger than the sum of their parts.
Joining the VBA or even getting down to one of the masterminds, because one mastermind could be the game-changing point for you in your life.